Hey, Internet. Adam Glass here. Coming at you with another The Adam Glass's Root Beer Roundup. I'm calling this Season 3. Why Season 3? Well, Season 1 was like 4 years long. Then Season 2 was a couple of years long. I've been doing this for a while. Wow. Anyway, Season 3, New Beginnings. Why New Beginnings? Because I'm vaccinated now. I got the COVID-19 vaccine. That means I've got like a 96% chance of not dying. Or not barely even getting sick from COVID-19. It can kill you, especially if you've got comorbidities from drinking too much root beer. So I'm concerned. You should get vaccinated. I'm vaccinated. I barely had any side effects at all. A little muscle pain in my arm. I've heard some bad things from other people. They got sick for a day or so, but it's better than dying, right? A lot of things are better than dying. If you're dying, you can't drink root beer? You can't watch my root beer show? Man, that'd be terrible. You should get vaccinated. Anyway, this week, we're having 3 root beers that aren't flavored with real sugar. Now, normally that would be bad. I like real sugar. But these are flavored with something maybe better. 2 of them are flavored with brown sugar. That's Oak Creek's blonde barrel-aged root beer. A blonde root beer. That's insane. Then we got Batchcraft Soda's brown sugar root beer. And then the last one's flavored with maple syrup of all things. Sprecker's maple root beer. I'm so excited to drink these. I'm so excited to be vaccinated. I'm so excited that you're going to get vaccinated, because you are. Let's drink some root beer.
I'm gonna party like I did when I was 8. Drink too much root beer, stay up late. The Adam Glass's root beer roundup. Yeah, the Adam Glass root beer roundup.
I'm going to start off with Oak Creek's blonde barrel-aged root beer because I'm just really incredibly intrigued by it. Oak Creek is from the Chicago area. At least they've got an 847 area code. They don't actually have a contact address, so I don't know where they're bottling. Does it say on here? Doesn't seem to say on here. Oak Creek barrelagedsodas.com, though, if you want to check them out. Bottles recyclable. That's nice. Anyway, here's the weird thing about them. They, inspired by recent trends in the alcohol market, they're making their soda small batch. That's the term they use because it's the alcohol term. And they're barrel aging all of their soda for at least 1 year. They have a blonde root beer and a regularly colored root beer. That's all they're offering right now as far as I know. But we'll try the other one a little bit in the future, I'm sure. I've got it. It's in the fridge. But we're going to drink this now. The blonde one. Oak Creek calls what they're doing, and I quote, the next evolution of craft soda. They are, and I quote again, uber premium root beers. They've got tasting and aroma notes on their website. I didn't read them because I don't want to, take away from my own experience. This smells pretty birchy and pretty sassafrasy under that. And there's something else there. It could be the brown sugar. It's definitely, it's going to be very sweet. I can tell that from the nose. Pour it off. Really, you can tell from the bottle, but kind of a ginger ale-ish color. Not much of a head, but looks pretty bubbly. Smells a little more birchy after I poured it off. Some real subtle vanilla creaminess up front. Almost a cream soda end. And maybe just a touch of a sourness to it, too. It looks like a cream soda. It tastes like a cream soda, really. Wouldn't be surprised if this started life as a cream soda. That cream soda flavor, it's tempered by the birch, a little sassafras on the back end too. Just a little bit of bite. That barely sticks around. pour off a little more of this. It's a really interesting flavor. It's maybe a little syrupy. Just a little thickness to it, covers the mouth. Sits on my tongue. Might be too sugary. Yeah. Like maybe they put brown sugar on top of a normal amount of regular sugar. And just really sweeten it up. Definitely an interesting flavor. Not off-putting. A unique product between the barrel aging and the blondness. Interesting. I like that. Well, next we've got Batch Craft Soda. Now, Batch is out of Southern California. It is delightfully one of the few craft soda producers I have run across in my years of doing this show that make fountain syrups. I'll make a note of that. Keep it in mind when I finally have enough money to buy my own root beer fountain. There's not much of a smell to this. A little citrus in the smell. Almost like bubblegum. But also not really there. Like someone chewing bubblegum walked by you. It's me spilling a little bit. Oh, that was a lovely noise, wasn't it? So kind of light. Obviously not as light as blonde, but light as far as root beer goes. Yeah, that bubblegum smell is in the taste. It's pretty tutti fruity sort of bubblegum taste. A few herbals. And yeah, that really is undefined citrus at the back. Kind of sits at the top of the throat. Maybe I just never consumed pure brown sugar. Does brown sugar have a sourness to it? I don't know why it would. I don't think it does. But this one's got that weird sour back end too. At least here there's a citrus smell that would account for it. But it's got a sourness right here, right after you swallow. It's like coffee. Not that it tastes like coffee, but it's that weird sour note at the back of the throat that coffee gives me too. The bite's real mild. I think the brown sugarness here is coating my throat more than my tongue, but it is lingering. It's not too bad. I definitely place it behind the blonde. That blonde is just something else. Well, let's check out the Sprecher's. Sprecher's Maple Root Beer. Now, we tried Sprecher's Fire Brewed Root Beer a long time ago. But Sprecher's it's a brewery. They make beer too. They're out of Glendale, Wisconsin. Got a nice bottle, a fat bottle. Sprecher's on it. Real sassafras on the nose. A little bit of bite in the nose too. That's nice. Got a little water. So it's a little bit darker. Not much, but a little bit darker than the batch root beer. Yeah, that smell is sassafras, a little vanilla, and that sort of citrus bite. Oh, you can definitely taste the maple in this. That's that flavor. It's mapley, sassafras herbals, a little wintergreen on the back end. That bite's real mild too, but pretty constant. There's something really weird going on with this one. Try a little more of that. I don't want to have psychologically influenced myself. After calling the sourness at the back end of the batch coffee-ish, but not coffee in flavor, just coffee in hit, this actually has a legitimate coffee finish to it. There's a bitterness to it, a little bit of that sourness. That's weird. Is it the fire brewing with the maple syrup? I don't know where that would have come from or why. It's not something I want in a root beer. That's very, very interesting, and not in a good way. Interesting like you would describe someone who you don't really like, but you don't want to articulate why you don't like them because then someone might take offense. Yeah. Sorry, Sprecher. Now that I've explained it, it's unavoidable that you take offense. That's just not that great. I mean, I've had worse. I've definitely had worse, but it's supposed to be a celebration of a new life. You're giving me maple syrup coffee. Maybe if I heat it up, serve it in a little cup, paper cup, not a glass, not a root beer shaped glass. All right, well, I didn't drink this Oak Creek because while the description of it is incredibly pretentious, it is a good product. Batch, you're okay. Might still look into getting that syrup, when the time comes, if you're still around. Hopefully you'll still be around. I don't wish anyone going out of business. A lot of people have gone out of business recently, But, alas, them's the ropes, sometimes. It's a niche market. Root beer is not exactly important for the continuing civilization, but it doesn't mean I want to lose it. And then there's Sprecher's. I'm never going to seek that out again. But, at the same time, it's not incredibly off-putting. I'd say on a 5 rank, Oak Barrel's probably 4 or higher. Batch will put it a solid 3. It's pretty middle of the road, nothing too bad about it. And Sprecher's only down to a 2.5. It's not bad. It's not great. Anyway, thanks for watching. It's been the Head on Glasses Root Beer Roundup. These are all maybe a little too sweet, but that's root beer. It's like cough syrup with sugar. It's what we love. Medicine's good, right? I love medicine. Especially medicine that they inject right in your arm. Is it in, out, you come back 2 weeks, get another one, and then you don't die. Get vaccinated. Drink root beer. Have a good day.